Who's calling that? Who's calling that sheep? Who's calling that sheep? Who's calling that sheep?
They are lying to you about Depop Dropshipping. Everybody is pushing overpriced vendor lists when that's really just a play for them to make money. Now, let me show you my $1,000 method that actually works in 2025 with no vendor list needed. Now, I've done this before, but let me do it again, but I'm gonna do it in a short way. Vendor lists are scams. Now, a bunch of influencers sell vendor lists because they want to make $50 to $100 per vendor that you could easily find by yourself. Like, what's stopping you from finding that vendor on AliExpress or Alibaba, the same place that they got it? See, the difference is a bunch of people are buying into somebody selling their supplier, but if they had a real supplier that they really curated a relationship with, would they just easily sell it for $50? I mean, I could literally just go ahead and just sell you the product. But the difference is, and the reason they don't do it is because they don't have the capital to actually get the products. And that's the difference between being a wholesaler and just being somebody that's a middleman. You know, with me, prime example, I have my own website, and it's a website that offers wholesale products to resellers like you and I. It's called WESPLY.com, and it stands for We Supply. That is a business I started last year, and it's a business that is consistently growing. I have a warehouse full of wholesale products that I just literally ship from the United States to everywhere, everybody. It's sort of kind of like a AliExpress or Alibaba in the making, but in the States. It's something that I take tremendous care for, I love doing, and of course I had to spend a bunch of money. Now, not just money on the products, but money on actually building relationships with distributors. Yeah, real ones. I'm talking about people that actually come from places like China, Taiwan, and even places in the States that actually make these products. I have to take them out to dinner. I have to actually be able to try to make a contract with them or make contract terms sometimes, and sometimes not. Sometimes we just make a handshake deal, but it's them providing products to me yearly that I will be able to just sell to people like you and I, and also regular consumers in stores. Now, there's a difference when it comes to selling your relationship. It would cost a bunch of money for me to sell relationships to my buyers, as I spent a bunch of money to get them. And that's one reason why I try to tell you guys not to even indulge in vendor lists. Just go on Alibaba or AliExpress and look up for your own vendors, because see, you're just paying somebody just to give you a list of nothing. A list of nothing that they probably never tried, and they're never going to really tell you the truth because they're just trying to make it into a business, but it's low cost for them because they don't have to pay for anything, because all they did was probably use ChatGPT to get vendors and just get you. So the main point is they're trying to catch you slipping like a transmission, and they're trying to have you actually pay them for something that they didn't even pay for in the first place. Don't do it. Don't ever try to get a vendors list, but instead try to get some type of asset with that money. The same $50 to $100 or $25 that you spent on that list, you could spend on a product that actually brings you more money back instead of just a list of nothing. I mean, the truth of the matter is vendor lists are meant to potentially make them rich, not you. Now, all of my students know, and if you guys are not my students, definitely consider joining the Hustler Taught Me community. So it's $87. You can go to hustlertaughtme.com and join. I have 2 classes every single week that you have access to. On phone flipping, it is Tuesday, 9 p.m. Reselling, it is Wednesday, 9 p.m. It's a class where I teach you something new every single week. You also get access to free calls from me, like free. Like, you don't have to pay any money. Like, you can literally book a call with me at any point, anytime, as many times as you want a month, so that you can learn from me. I help you with anything that you need. And lastly, you're of course going to be able to get the phone flipping buyer's price list for free. You get any guides or any PDFs or any type of literature that I actually ever put out, courses wise too. Anything that I have out on my website, hustlertaughtme.com, you get it first and you get it free. You don't have to pay, okay? It's just the $87 a month. Now, if you guys don't know, Depop has just started really pushing the electronic wave. Now, Depop for the longest has been used really for clothing, right? And I've stayed away from it because to be honest, it wasn't a platform that I felt really pushed the needle. I felt like there weren't enough customers on that site to actually indulge my work ethic that I have to consistently relist, revise products. But I will say, we have been testing this for over 4 weeks and we've been able to get really, really good results. Now, the reason I'm telling you guys this is because when you're looking to grow, and you're looking to build and use multiple platforms, let's say you got banned off of eBay, you can use Depop now. Let's say that you want to cross promote and you're listing on eBay, Mercari, Facebook, and also OfferUp. You can use Depop now. Depop is actually pretty good. You have a bunch of people that are really active on there, and you can take advantage of different products and getting them sales. What I've seen is the buyers tend to be very energetic, very open-minded, and most importantly, very active. And this is different from most communities I've seen. eBay, you have a bunch of different sporadic buyers. You have buyers that complain. You got buyers that just do great business. But you usually will have a bunch of different assortments, and that's because eBay is just humongous, right? In Mercari, you have a bunch of people that are like bargainers. They want the best value, right? They want the bundles. They want you to give them something for little. But when it comes to Depop, what I'm seeing is a young market, and it's people that are used to buying clothes, and they're just buying off of impulse. And they seem to be very, very transparent, very communicative, and they usually don't complain. I haven't had any chargebacks or any problems with this app. Now, I want to leave the best for last, because I will say they'll also pay a markup for the products you're selling. So they usually pay a little more. It's a bit different than Mercari in my opinion. I'm actually seeing people paying the price that I set instead of just trying to negotiate every time. Now, the $1,000 Depop method. Okay, so there's a bunch of different things you can do, but I'm gonna tell you a few. One, you can use big box locations. So I've often been talking about the Walmart dropshipping method, and I'm gonna talk about it more and more in my videos because seasonal sales are coming. That means that there's a bunch of holidays that are coming up that you wanna utilize, and you wanna be able to use these different seasonal products without having to store them. And I always use this as an example because it's the best visual, but there's more. Christmas trees. I don't want to store Christmas trees in the basement because that takes up a lot of room, and I might sell 80 of them, but I don't have the room to actually store them. So why don't I go on platforms like Walmart and look on Depop at the Christmas trees that may be selling and see if there's a discrepancy in price. Prime example, Walmart has clearance items or different sales on items that you can utilize on their platform, take their pictures and then put them on websites like Depop. And you can literally start selling those products and they'll actually sell. Because what you gotta realize is customers don't actually bargain online. They look for products that they find and think are at good price points. They don't do a lot of research, ironically, right? But you could take advantage of this easily. And I teach you guys a bunch of these methods in a bunch of different videos, and you guys can easily get it started. And it's something I definitely recommend. Okay, so next, this is my favorite, and I mean, I'm a little biased, but you can get a wholesale resellers kit from wesply.com. If you don't know what that website is, it's a website that you can actually get wholesale without any EIN, LLC, or resellers permits. You can get wholesale products immediately, and they all ship from the United States of America. Now, the resellers kit is a kit that comes in 2 sizes. You can get a 30 piece or a 50 piece. The 30 piece is $250. The 50 piece is $320. These wholesale kits actually give you trending products in a box that you can relist and resell on platforms like Amazon, eBay, Mercari, OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, and more. And you can literally use these products for you to be able to thrive. Now, we're talking about our newest platform, Depop, right? Depop is really great because, again, you can actually sell markup items, which means you can mark these items up a little higher than usual and still be able to sell to these energetic, driven buyers. And these buyers are usually used to buying clothes. So when you are introducing electronics to the platform even more, they seem to buy again off of impulse. And you could take advantage of this, but you just need that physical inventory. And the best part is none of the products that come in a reseller's kit are going to be banned or have any copyright infringement material. Therefore, you can list these in a bunch of places and have a wide array of customers on different platforms. Not to mention, you can also resell these in public. You can use a pop-up shop or even a flea market to get these sales in the door. And this is perfect for Q4 because we are always looking to thrive and most importantly, profit. Okay, so the next one is going to be cross-listing. You want to list on multiple platforms. I mean, this is the simplest one. You want to literally be able to list on Mercari, Facebook, Depop, OfferUp, a bunch of different platforms, list the same products. Whatever product sells first on whatever platform, keep selling it. It's very simple, but don't restrict yourself to one location or one marketplace because you never know which marketplace is going to stay for you or which marketplace may freeze your money or hold your money because you might be out there trying to still sell them reps. I see you. But you just want to make sure that you're making the most out of the platforms available for you to be able to profit. All right, so let's talk about some social proof, guys. So these are products that you would get in the resellers kit. You, again, have that $250 reseller kit, or you have that 50-piece resellers kit. The $250 one is the 30, and the $320 is going to be for 50. But you'll have products just like this. This is the Labubu dial. This costs $9 wholesale on WESPLY.com, and you're able to get this and sell it for $22 to $35 on platforms like Depop, Mercari, and also eBay. Then you have products like this. This is the $14 AirPod Gen 2 clone, but these are just in-the-ear wireless headphones. We don't even call these clones. We sell these as in-the-ear wireless headphones. This is $14 wholesale. And again, you can get this in a wholesale kit, but these are $14 wholesale, and you're able to sell these from anywhere between $60 to $90 on platforms like Mercari, Depop, and of course eBay. And then we have these Type-C headphones. These are the newer headphones that you would utilize with phones from the 16 and up. And again, these are $6 wholesale. You can sell these for $12 to $10, around that amount. And then we have the oldie but goodie, the MagSafe wireless charger. Again, this costs $9 wholesale. You can sell this from anywhere between $15.50 to $17 to $19, around that range on Depop, Mercari, and on Facebook. Okay. And then you have the 60-watt RGB cable. This is built with aluminum alloy. This is a really durable charger and something that is trending. You can look it up. It's trending on platforms like eBay and also Mercari. This right here, $6. You can resell this for $12.50 to $17 on platforms. Now, the reason I bring that up is because there's a lot of people that don't understand how profitable these small little intricate accessories are, but they are. And people overlook them because they don't seem that big, right? But you could actually, instead of spending money on a vendor list, spend money on physical products that you can actually make you make money and give you some type of asset. So guys, make sure you guys are, of course, subscribing. I would appreciate it if you like the video as well, but definitely subscribe for more tips and tricks. And just remember, guys, I'm here to help you guys grind and help you guys continue to flourish. So I hope to see you guys at the top because it's way too crowded at the bottom. Don't fall for those scams. And of course, remember that you guys are close. You just have to believe, but most importantly, execute. Peace.